Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, today is MRI day. I've got a reasonably long ride up to Southampton. When I say reasonably long, it's like the longest ride I've been on in for a while. And it's cold, it's not helping, but so happy that the MRI is getting done. I won't actually find out anything for another 2 weeks from now, but as I'm out on the bike and I've got a longish ride, I thought I'd make a video. I'll actually probably do, oh come on, I'll do most of the video on the way back once I've had the scan. Here's my trusty steed. The decals from Jiggy Motor are still going well. And yeah, I've switched back to me Nox gloves because it's chilly. I might even put my heat grips on a little bit. Well, Southampton, here we come. There is a couple of things I want to talk about before I reach the motorway and you can't hear a thing. Wolfie Picks is a vlogger you may know of, and he very kindly supported me, not only through PayPal, actually he's the one who's just filled my tank up, but also a keychain, a key tag, the Spice 110 key tags like these, which are available on motoloot.com. I had a message on my Facebook and said one of your followers has lost his keys. As it turns out, they were actually his, but he'd already refound them in between. So actually, there is a second selling point. If someone's smart enough to search who that person is on the key tag, they can contact me and I can be like, hey, yeah, sure, get in contact with them. Or you can just put your phone number on your keys. That's another thing you can do, you know. But I'm just saying, maybe it's an extra selling point if you needed that final push to grab one of the key tags. Go for it. Might save your keys. Equally, there might be someone who doesn't like me and they'll melt the key down just on principle. I'm starting to find new ways to do things with my back the way that it is. Like, I finally learned a way to put my socks on myself. And it's basically I have to put one knee up on the bed, then lean over it, so I'm almost like knelt with one leg face down into the bed, then reach behind me, and that way I can put my sock on. Without bending forwards, I actually bend backwards. It works! Anyway, as you can tell, I'm just getting on the motorway, so this is going to be quite a few miles of boring noise, so I'll catch you in a bit. Well, first I'll give you some noise that isn't boring. Oh, I'm a bit clusterfucked here. I've got a super slow moving left lane. The middle lane's trying to get through. We've got a sodding boat up there. I think we need to try and get past this lot. Come on! Come on! Is that like a top section off of a boat? Yeah, I think it is. It's like a Sunseeker top. And there is a plane. Ah! Ow! No, there better not be another. I don't trust this road now. Ah! There's an. Ah! You assholes! Who makes a road like that? It's a friggin' speed bump on a 70-mile-an-hour road. Oh, that one. Finally get the left-hand lane and move at more than 50. Hold on, I didn't want that one, did I? I haven't actually got the sat-nav switched on at the moment. Yes, I did want the last one. God damn it. Okay, well I trust the sat-nav's going to sort me out. Ah! Oh my god, this is turning into a freaking nightmare. No more bumps. I so want to get off this bike right now. 1 mile. Ah! You bastards. This is so oh, this is just freaking comical at this point. No more big bumps, please. Now I am just on the scanning mode for road repairs and holes. Nope. Oh. What I was trying to do was skirt around Southampton rather than going straight through it. I think this is going to put me straight through Southampton, I'm not entirely sure. Oh well. Just got to keep an eye on the speed limits because I'm sure there's plenty of cameras through Southampton and I don't know where they are. Although there are signs warning you, I suppose. Like this one here. Where are we going? Oh, actually my sat-nav knows about this one too. Although it says it's a... It says it's a 50, but it's actually 40. That's why you've got to update your sat-nav software, or not trust the old stuff, because that was telling me it was a 50 when it was a 40. It's obviously been changed in between. Either my sat-nav is deeply confused, this doesn't look right. This looks very, very right. I'm getting on my other sat-nav. Right, I need to go back out of here. Okay. Ah! You twat! Why make roads like this? Look at the state of it. This in here. Yeah, this is it. What? Alternative pedestrian access. Bloody hell do we get? Right, do you know what? Do it super wide because I don't want to put my foot down. I'm just going to go through this way because I can't seem to find it the other way through the car park. Stick it here, I can't see anyone complaining. Oh, this is just silly. What a nightmare. I always end up getting lost. Anyway, I'm going to... oh, the heat grip's off. I'm going to go. Right, what's the time? In and out in under an hour, that's pretty good. Is that actually that lorry there? There's the MRI machines in. Now, he's not allowed... Christ, how do I get out of there? I wasn't allowed to take a picture of the scan, but I did have a little sneaky peek at it. Hey, yeah, we had a slight problem. I had an 8GB card rather than a 32 in my camera for some reason, so I ran out of memory. But basically to say, well, the scan went fine. I didn't have to wait too long. It was quite funny that I had to get changed in a broom cupboard because the MRI machine is inside like a truck trailer, and it's the MRI machine in this bit, the sort of operations room here, and then there's just this tiny little cupboard, which is to say it's a broom cupboard. It literally had brooms and their bags and like their lunch stuff and a refrigeration unit and all this stuff in there, so I had to get changed in there, but whatever, it was fine. One of the smallest and most claustrophobic type MRIs I've ever been in. Literally, it was brushing against my knee as I was going in, and it was almost touching my nose. I'm not claustrophobic at all, so it doesn't bother me. But I could imagine someone with claustrophobia would hate that one, because the other ones I've been in have been like, you had like this much room above your head at least. I literally was like that far off the ceiling. But whatever, the scan is now done. I wanted to take a picture of it, but he wouldn't let me. Not allowed to do that. I know the doctor will be able to, so I'll be able to show you in the future. But I had a sneaky peek at it, and I'm obviously no expert, but I have looked at quite a lot of different scans to do with herniated discs prior to this, and it seems pretty easy to see when a disc isn't right. I'm just going to say I think it is disc related. I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't know for sure. I will actually finally find out the results as to what is wrong in 2 weeks, which will make it a 5-month ordeal from the point I went to the doctor's first until actually starting to find out what's going on and what we're going to do from there. Possible treatments are anything from physiotherapy to surgery. I don't think we're at a physiotherapy stage. I think we're probably more to do with the injections and stuff they do, but again, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's basically you up to date with what's been going on my back. The ride was not pleasant, really. It was nice to be out on the bike for a nice long ride, and the trip back was nice and clear, so it didn't take too long. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to be doing any long distance stuff on the bike just yet. Just yet. But I do have a review bike coming later on this week, and I'm going to basically brave the pain and do reviews on that, because I can do that all pretty locally because it's only a 125. But you'll see more about that later. What I do need to do though is open a couple of parcels. Got some safety specs handy. I've got some goggles, but I don't always want to have the goggles on, so little safety specs, they'd be handy. What is this? Oh my god! Who's this from? I hope this helps a little. I appreciate a review if you decide to use this, thanks. JT Birth 997 PS. These may help with your fly problem next time you ride. Oh! Yeah, good point, actually. I could use them for either. But yeah, thanks, JT. This is basically a thing that helps you put your sock on so you don't have to bend over. I have just discovered a technique of how I can do it, which basically requires, I think I actually mentioned at the beginning of this video, where I kneel on the bed, face plant the bed, and then do it backwards. But if I don't have to do that and this works, hell yeah, thank you, that's really kind. I feel like an old person for having an aid to get my socks on. The struggle is real. So thanks for that, dude. Right, the next one arrived quite a few days ago, but it was a bit delayed because it was sent through Parcel Force. I have mentioned this previously. You can't send anything to a PO box from Parcel Force. Doesn't work. Well, it did in this instance, because I think I've had so many times that this has happened, they're now realising and are just bringing them to me. But yeah, if it's over 2 kilos, you have to separate it into separate parcels, because the maximum limit for Royal Mail is 2 kilos. What's this? Ignore the 2 loads of duct tape. I forgot to... Oh, they must have sealed it twice. I'm an idiot. Don't worry, I've done that with clocks multiple times. On a few of them, people may have noticed it. I've even before now, when I've forgot to put in a battery, I've just cut a little square in the side of the box, popped it through, and then taped over it. Oh my god, let me in! Hello, how are you today, Mr. Spicy 110? It's quite sore. Sorry it took so long to send something, but please use a clean from Shaggy. P.S. Writing with a damaged something. Basically, he's damaged something and he can't write so well. Few items to keep you happy and share the love. Ah, right. Okay. So what's going on in it? We have a. Oh Jesus Christ! He needs a bit of a clean. Chain and sprockets. Thank you. When I'm back to making clocks, that'll be very handy. Might even make that into one of the welded ones. I think I probably will. That is probably what I'll do with that one. So I must keep that all together. What's in here? Genius Putty Neon. A mouse balloon and some incense. Actually, hell yeah, I like incense, so I will use those. This is terrifying. That's quite possibly one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. I'm going to have to go and hide that upstairs so when Reno comes home she sees it. Blue thing for Reno. Okay, right. I'll clean it up. He's a bit grubby. Stretch and string it. Colour mix it. Make it pop. Twist them. Oh god, this is just that gacky gun stuff, isn't it? It looks like there's another plastic bag on it, but it's actually it. Oh, this... Ugh. Oh, it's weird. It's quite satisfying. It's like weird chewing gum. Oh god, it really doesn't stop. Oh my god! There we go. What a beauty! Can you tell what it is? That's right. It's a green vine snake that has got 2 large growths and has been chopped off at the middle. Penis? What are you talking about? Filthy mind. A little insert, because this arrived before editing the rest of this video you've just watched. Came to the PO box. It's small and it keeps squeaking. Why has someone sent me a bag of squeaky rubber ducks? Oh my god. My god, look, the camera can't handle the yellowness. It's too much. Look at them. And there is another one that's arrived in between me filming the first bit, then the next bits and all of this and editing it. In fact, I rendered this video out last night and it failed. And then this arrived this morning. I was like, right, put that on the end of the video as well. Might as well as I'm rendering out. This arrived open with a rubber band around it. So I hope everything's in here. A ton of stickers. Hello Spice110, my name is Jordan and I'm 17 from Leicestershire. I have 2 bikes, a 1990 Yamaha RXS 100 and a 2000 Suzuki TS50X. I've been waiting to send you some parts from the Metalworks for a while, and I've sent you the piston and conrod from my Suzuki where it had its engine rebuilt, and my RXS 100 front sprocket. I was planning on sending you the chain and the rear sprocket, but my local bike shop lost them. Hoping you can find a use for them. If not, don't worry, keep up the good work. Sincerely, Jordan. He's given me a ton of stickers. I've got loads of stickers I need to, like... Football is... There's some pretty cool stickers in there. As I say, I've got tons of stickers and I need to stick them on something, but I've never been committed enough to put them all on one thing. So I've got this like collection of unstuck stickers. It's something about, like, I like stickers, but I don't want to stick them on anything because then they're used. Oh, the conrod. That's quite cool. I could see that being used in something. Front sprocket, always handy, and that actually, is that 15 or a 16? It's 16. That might be good because that might pair up with another one I've got that looks exactly the same. And the pit, how cute is that? Oh, it looks a lot like Derek's old one. Thank you, Jordan. They're really cool. I'll definitely try and use those. My brain's thinking now. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So I guess this is the end of the video, unless before this video renders out I get another parcel. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, everyone. Catch you later. If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.